you seem to have a very, very unique and an interesting business. Tell me a little bit about your business.
At Candyman, we give designer clothes for men on rent.
What I understand is you're in a very, very interesting category of helping men rent their celebration wear or designer wear, which actually is such a logical thing to do now. People invest in clothes for an occasion, and how often do they actually wear it? How can I help you today?
85% of our business comes from our retail stores, but we still have a running website and we take photo shoot and post it. We are thinking, should we close down that? I think because we are only predominantly in men, so men generally don't dress up. Even if I go for any gatherings, women are dressed up.
What aspect of your business would you like to otherwise
Scaling.
explore? How do you envision the scale to happen?
Through the franchise program, we would open stores all over India in the next 5 to 10 years. And then after that, we can even look for some international markets. Like there are many Indian clothing brands present in Dubai and New York. Right now, we are asking for like 70 lakh rupees.
If I am someone who is willing to invest 70 lakh rupees, in comparison to the other options I have, where does your option rate in terms of a return and cash flow? So have you already structured your franchise offering?
We are going for FOCO model.
Is FOCO a good model to go with?
FOCO in general is the lowest hanging fruit for a franchisee or a franchisee. While it's a great opportunity for you to expand, if it's not going to be a profitable venture for the franchisee, very soon you will lose your goodwill in the market. You as someone who took people's money but did not deliver, that word spreads very, very fast.
Okay.
Now on the worst performance side also, the franchise should be able to make money.
We are definitely not opening tier 2, tier 3 in at least 2-3 years because we have a lot of cities to cover.
I would look at my marketing actually not to be focused on the metro cities. My store is in the metro city. But I would look at targeting in 200-kilometer radius of that metro city every other town that is there who relies on that metro city for wedding shopping. You also need to be clear how many franchisees or how many stores can a city take, because you can't become over ambitious and kill your own franchisee's business.
How do we crack B2B?
Hello Rishabh and Shweta, thank you so much for being a part of Fix My Business. Very warm welcome to both of you. I'm looking forward to this conversation because you seem to have a very, very unique and an interesting business. So tell me a little bit about your business. Tell the audience a little bit about your business. You can just talk to me. The cameras don't exist for you. So let's just have a conversation.
Yeah, so we are Candyman, and at Candyman, we give designer clothes for men on rent. Currently, we have 4 branches and we are present in 3 cities. We are present in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Delhi. And apart from that, we also have our website. So the customers have the option that they can explore the website. They can book through the website if they want, or if they want, they can visit the stores and they can try out the clothes and book products on the spot in the stores.
So you have stores and you have a website.
Yeah, and we have recently launched a franchise program, and we are hoping to open franchises all over India in the next 5 to 10 years.
So what I understand is you're in a very, very interesting category of helping men rent their celebration wear or designer wear, okay, instead of invest in them, which actually is such a logical thing to do now. Think about it. People invest in clothes for an occasion, and how often do they actually wear it? They don't. So very, very interesting category. And you're in 3 cities, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Delhi, and you have 4 stores and a website as well. Awesome. So tell me, how can I help you today? What aspect of this business would you like to fix in our conversation today?
So the first question, what we like, our 85% of our business comes from our retail stores.
Okay.
So, but we still have a running website and we take photo shoot of all the products and post it on the website. So every store has a different type of collection. So 50% of the collection is same in all the stores, but still it differs because fashion sense differs from city to city, right? So because 85% of business is still through retail store, we are thinking, should we close down that entire, like, sharing our photos on the website, because it's a huge cost and a lot of energy in taking photo shoot of each product, posting it.
So here's my question to you. What benefit do you see of the website today? What is it doing for you?
I see more like a marketing thing. That, okay, see, people have a perception that rental means bad, or rental means cheap or old clothes. But in the website, when you see the photos and the website design UI also is very good. So people, because of the website, people are able to see us like the big stores which have like 400-500 branches, the big companies which have 400-500 branches. Our website looks very similar to their website.
Okay.
Yeah, and in their website also people can see the products.
Yeah.
And here also they can see the products. In their website also they can book. Here also they can book. So it increases the perception a lot. And although the sales may not be coming directly from the website, but I think a lot of people book because that website has changed their perception. They are not seeing us like other rental shops. They're seeing us as like one of the big.
I would tend to agree to what he's saying. See, in the category you belong to, people want to come and wear. But before they come, they want to be sure.
Yeah, but then what we have noticed, based on we keep asking our customers that how did you discover? So they're definitely discovering us through social media.
Okay.
But a great chunk of people have not visited our website.
Okay.
Great chunk of people do not know about our website. They get to know only when we introduce it to them when they are shopping.
So let me
in the
ask you a
webs-
question. Today, how does a customer discover you? Give me all the paths that a customer can discover you through. List out for me.
One is word of mouth.
Okay, word of mouth.
Then
Which
it's
again is a
little restrictive.
which is restrictive because nobody would like to tell everybody that I'm wearing a rented outfit.
But people are comfortable telling it to their close friend
Closest
or
friends.
so that is one thing. And then is Google
Okay.
search ads, display ads,
And definitely Instagram.
social
invested
media,
heavily in Instagram. over the
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
and YouTube as well.
Okay. All right. So from that point, then does this traffic from Instagram and YouTube and Google tend to go to your website?
So right now our ads are in a way that we push them to the website,
What could be your other alternative?
like where we just say that this is
Okay.
this is like you can visit our stores.
Is it possible for people to place orders through Instagram itself?
No,
No?
Not right.
no.
No. Okay. All right. So in that case, I honestly feel that you have to evaluate if the traffic to the website is not significant and the discovery is happening through Instagram, then the same quality of images can be used on Instagram itself, and that can become a primary platform on which you're driving traffic.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because right now what has happened is like all these social medias are very video driven.
yeah.
And the website is completely image driven, so I'm having to work two things ki like
Got it.
take image also and
Makes
videos
sense. Makes
also.
sense. No, if you can drive enough traffic to your Instagram profile where people can see the image and the quality of the clothing, I think that solves the
Yeah.
problem. And therefore, your website today is not really acting like an e-commerce cart.
Yeah, it is
Right.
not.
So it's more like an online brochure.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're spending a lot of time and money, energy in updating that
Yes,
online brochure.
yes,
You might as well
yes.
do that activity on social media and allow the social media discovery to happen.
Yes.
So yeah, then makes sense. Then focus on a platform like
Yeah,
Instagram.
and also I feel like like we spend a lot of energy and time in understanding what fashion works for which city, right? And I feel it's very out on display.
Okay.
Right, this fashion works, and people have started copying our exact designs as well.
Okay.
So because the entire unique proposition for a customer, from a customer point of view, when it comes to fashion, right, it's always fashion, right? How the dress looks
Yeah,
or what
yeah,
it is. So I
yeah.
feel we are like being very open.
Fair enough.
Anybody can do research just based on our website.
Fair.
What it
How
is.
will you solve the same problem, keeping in mind that you will have to keep putting out content on Instagram?
We are anyway putting one content every day.
Okay.
We are anyway taking videos on a daily basis. So content would definitely be there.
But that doesn't threaten the same way as a website where your collection is revealed on Instagram?
Yeah, but like Instagram, I can control the content, right? Like I
Got
would
it.
not put 100% of my entire inventory.
Yeah.
But website has my 100% of entire inventory. Maybe I can do that way also,
Got
but
it.
I can restrict something on website.
Fair enough. No, I feel if the website's not playing the role of an e-commerce channel for you, where people are placing orders and renting it out from there itself, then if you're spending too much time, money, resources, then restrict that.
Okay.
You may probably look at your website as a corporate profile. Okay, where there is a website, it talks about the business, the philosophy, the reasons. It showcases a basic level of collection, but it's not a full-blown activity-driven website because any which ways you're not driving traffic there.
Yeah.
Fair. What aspect of your business would you like to otherwise explore?
Scaling.
Okay.
Because our major business right now, like around 70-80 chunk is wedding customers, but we want to get other type of customers as well,
So let's look at categories that you could service. So weddings is very obvious.
Yeah.
Beyond wedding, what are the other categories?
Part of wedding is pre-wedding.
Pre-wedding photo shoots.
So anything to do with
Yeah,
weddings.
yeah. One
Yeah,
one
apart
is
from that, we have graduation, interviews, corporate events, or conferences.
and also like this event industry,
And also in ethnic, we have Grah Pravesh, Raksha Bandhan.
festivals.
So I would look at weddings as one category. I would look at graduation as one category. Festivals is another big category. Then you said corporate interviews.
Yeah.
Interviews or
like annual
even
parties
when
which
people go for conferences.
corporates have these annual parties every year where they wear tuxedos.
So weddings, graduation, festivals, interviews and conferences. And then you mentioned the fashion industry.
Fashion industry, yeah.
Yeah,
Event
fashion industry events, like they have award shows.
Like people who are MCs,
Yeah.
people who are representative and would want to dress up,
Yeah.
like models.
Which one of these are categories not worth going after? Because I think that's equally important so that you guys don't spend your time and energy on something which seems important but is not a big enough market.
Yeah.
No, I think like graduation is not a big enough market.
No,
because-
graduation, I feel it's good for those 2 months when the graduation occurs, and that is not our primarily wedding market at that point of time.
Okay.
So it's a good thing to
So
go
it's a
after.
complementary season for you.
Yeah.
Also, I feel festivals, the thing with like festivals like Raksha Bandhan is that it's like only one particular day for the entire country.
Yeah.
So like whatever sales comes, it will
And
come
also
only
I
for that
feel
particular day.
I feel our business has not cracked festivals.
Okay.
Right. So I have not seen like Diwali, nobody rents from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody is renting for a festival as such.
I think
from
that's
us.
the only time people are like, नहीं खुद के पैसे खर्च करके एक तो खरीद लो अपने लिए.
I think मतलब Diwali is more of that thought that you wear a new cloth, right?
Yeah.
And I think Raksha Bandhan again, I think because we are only predominantly in men, so men generally don't dress up. Even if I go for any gatherings, women are dressed up, but the men is always underdressed or wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
So because of that, probably festival has not worked out for us.
Festivals can be an opportunity when you diversify to women.
Yeah.
Okay. Interviews and conferences.
That people take. Matlab, we have not been marketing saying that you
And
take.
I've recently launched a referral program also, hoping that when someone is going for a conference, they will tell other people.
What kind of response have you seen?
Not much, honestly.
I feel out of all the 5 categories, that's probably the one you should least focus on.
Got it.
So, because the demand is not that very prominent. Okay. Fashion industry, awards, television events, these can be a good source for you guys. But there is an established channel already for this, right?
Yeah, they have a lot of business contacts. That's the thing.
Okay. So they end up getting
Yeah.
stuff for free.
No, not necessarily free. I have tried talking with few people in like Telugu industry, like through few contacts. So they do a lot of purchases as well. It's not like they get everything for free, even for the big like
Got it.
stars. It's just we need to crack how to be that inner circle. whom
Okay.
They get.
So this is more network driven.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
entire thing
yeah,
is more
definitely.
stylist and
Yeah.
your fashion photographers, their network is what you need to tap into. So the big one seems to be the weddings. The biggest category seems to be weddings. Graduation can be a complementary season, and festivals, if you look at women, that can be a interesting category for you to look at. So, okay, while we have these categories, you said your big challenge is scale,
Yeah.
and that's something that you want to work on. So, how do you envision the scale to happen?
Yeah, so like we have recently launched a franchise program, and what we are hoping is that through the franchise program we would open stores all over India in the next 5 to 10 years, and then after that we can even look for some international markets. Like there are many Indian clothing brands present in Dubai and New York,
Yeah.
and after that, like, and once we have the distribution cracked, then I think we can open a women's.
So, have you already structured your franchise offering?
Yeah, we have a franchise offering, right?
Okay. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so we are going for FOCO model.
Okay.
Franchise owned company operated. So in which the franchise owner would be giving the entire investment to open new branch, which is the clothes that we'll be having and the interiors that would be there, and the security deposit given to the landlord for that location. And we would do the entire operations of the store.
And when you say you will do the entire operations, what all will you handle?
We will have our employees
Okay.
on our payroll, and we will select the clothes, we will design the clothes, and we will get the clothes transported to the location. And the technology that we have developed that will be used to track the orders and
Okay.
inventory management and billing.
Do you already have a running franchise?
We don't have a running franchise right now.
Okay.
Just a few days ago, we have launched a franchise program.
Okay. What's your proposition for a franchise? Like, how much do they need to invest, and what can they expect as a return from this kind of a business?
So right now we are asking for like 70 lakh rupees for as initial investment, in which the interiors, security deposit, and
So you'll identify the location for the
yeah,
franchise?
we will identify the locations. We have already identified and finalized some locations.
Okay.
As soon as the franchise owner comes, we can get a agreement signed with them for that location. Yeah.
And when, say, someone invests 70 lakhs, what kind of returns do you see possible for them?
I think within 2 to 3 years he can recover the amount.
Break even is
Yeah, 2 to 3 years, like he can break even and recover the amount. Because currently we are planning to open franchises in Delhi, Hyderabad, and Bangalore, where we already have a presence.
Okay.
Where people already know us to some extent.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the average monthly revenue a franchise can expect from this model?
Monthly.
Yearly, we do around 2
Per
2 CR. Yeah.
per store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and for a franchise, what kind of profit margin are you sharing?
We have planned to give them 20% of revenue,
Okay.
and per month, like whatever revenue happened that month, at the end of the month, we will give them 20%.
All right. So while there's this idea and vision of taking the franchise model, how much of a progress have you already made in this? Like,
We have just launched the franchise program, and we have a franchise consultant who is talking with prospective leads.
okay. And how does that franchise consultant compare your proposition to what's available in the market? May not be in the similar industry, but for a similar investment size. Because in a FOCO model, essentially the franchisee is an investor.
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking at return on capital. That's essentially what they're looking at, and they're looking at cash flows. So if I am someone who is willing to invest 70 lakh rupees, in comparison to the other options I have, where does your option rate in terms of a return and cash flow? Have you done that kind of an evaluation?
We have not done, but I think ours is a very good offer, because as I said, we are opening in existing cities where we already exist, and we have very few competitors who are giving rental.
Okay.
And even if you look at other rental companies,
The consultant is a sort of experienced person, so he has done that thing.
Okay.
He has told, yes, compared to any other offer, it's sounding good.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So what would you like my assistance in? What would be a question that I can answer for you?
Like, is FOCO a good model to go with? Because we feel FOFO is very difficult, because
Yeah.
quality maintenance is huge in this rental business, right?
FOCO in general is the lowest hanging fruit for a franchisee or a franchisor.
Got it.
For a franchisee, it's like an investment vehicle where they look at it as, I'm putting my money, I don't have to put my time, effort, energy, I don't have the skills for it. And for a company, it's a good model because it's the best way for you to expand without investing your own capital
Yeah.
and still maintaining control. So you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to put in the people, you're willing to put in the systems, you're willing to run the business. So FOCO is a great win-win for both you and the franchise. Now, the only thing that you have to be aware of, which a lot of businesses that franchise their business miss, is they don't take care of the pillars of franchising.
Okay.
Which means that if you are franchising, firstly remember, while it's a great opportunity for you to expand, if it's not going to be a profitable venture for the franchisee, very soon you will lose your goodwill in the market.
Got it.
And you will not just lose your goodwill in getting more franchisees, you will lose your goodwill as a brand,
Got
because
it.
people start relating or associating you as someone who took people's money but did not deliver, that word spreads very, very fast.
Okay.
So one thing you have to be super conscious about is making sure that the model is profitable at the level of a franchise.
Got
Which
it.
means, say for example, your current 4 stores. Okay. Now I'm sure those 4 stores are in different locations.
Yeah.
Now, while they're in different locations, have you seen each location perform differently?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay. And when you see each location performing differently, you know the range of what's the most optimal performance versus the worst performance. Now, on the worst performance side, also the franchise should be able to make money.
Got it.
Because if the franchise is not going to make money on your worst store's performance, then that means the scaling opportunity is very, very limited.
Sure.
So if I'm in a city like Bangalore and I do something in an upmarket location like Indranagar, okay, which naturally has high footfall,
Yeah.
okay, then my chances of success increase. But I also need to know what is my threshold of my worst location, okay, because this is not the kind of a model where you need this type of a business being present in every locality.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
But it needs to be positioned strategically in a place where retail footfall is high, where people naturally go to that market a lot. Okay, so place like an Indranagar or a Jayanagar becomes a very desirable location. But will the same model do well in a place like Kumara Park? I don't know. Okay,
Got
because
it.
it doesn't have its own shopping street or its own shopping market. So you need to make sure that your location selection is such that even on the worst possible month, the franchise is making money. That's your first pillar of building a successful franchise business. Your second pillar of building a successful franchise business is, especially in the type of business you are in, is inventory management. Because you want to reduce cost
Yeah.
and optimize the return. Okay, so what mechanism, what inventory management system can you have where even if a particular collection is not available at a particular location, okay, it can be sourced for a customer walking in? And how can it be showcased? Because if the customer is coming in, they want to see that piece and try it out then and there. So you don't want to make sure, that you have replicas of everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Your most common running collection, obviously standard collection, has to be there everywhere, but some exclusive pieces you should have a method of showcasing and rotating that inventory, if it's not a fast moving collection.
Okay.
So your inventory management and cross collaboration between the franchisees on that inventory becomes a very important game, because then who takes the credit for that
Okay.
business? Is it the store that had the inventory, or is it the store that found the customer?
Yeah.
How do you define those dynamics? Okay,
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
that becomes a very important description. And that's where, when you're franchising now, I would prefer that you look at 2 or 3 models of franchising, which means, I'll give you an example. Say, for example, if I am, say, running a fast food brand, okay, say I'm making vegetarian burgers, okay, I can have a grab on the go model, which is a very, very small kiosk setup where a customer can come, buy, take a parcel, and go. I can have a walk-in self-service model where a customer comes at the counter, orders, and stands and eats. Or I can have a fine dining model, right? So I can have 3 models. Now here, probably what you can do is you can create 3 options. Okay, you can have, let's just say, a Candid Men Light, which is a small store option. You can have a Candid Men Mart, which can be a larger store with more inventory model as well. And therefore, the returns will be different for the franchise and the investment will be different for the franchise. But you also need to be clear how many uh, how many franchisees or how many stores can a city take, because you can't become over ambitious and kill your own franchisees business by having franchisees in every single
So
corner.
right now, what we are working with, we are just seeing how many Manyavar stores are there in that city. We're dividing it by 10. like the
Okay.
safest side. If suppose Bangalore has around 60 Manyavar stores, so we have come to the conclusion from that we can at least open 6 stores.
6. Now the question is, which are the 6 locations? It boils down to those 6 locations. Which are those 6 locations where footfall is high, where my audience is coming in? Have you been able to do some demographic research on what type of people are open to renting?
It's majorly more on the younger side.
Okay.
Because the older people have a different
Stigma.
mentality.
They have a stigma. भाड़े के कपड़े कौन पहनेगा?
They have a stigma, and they also have experience going to, like many years ago, going to some very bad rental shop.
So it's more the younger age group.
25 to 35.
Okay.
25 to 35 is the target.
I think it's the same narrative you got to market your business with what narrative Uber and Ola have marketed. It's saying, why buy a car and spend money on EMI and maintenance when you can rent a ride anytime you want. So the same narrative is something that you have to build. Okay. So coming back to the pillars of franchising, I think the first thing is make sure it's profitable for the franchise.
Yeah, so we have like our lowest performing store pe we have set the entire model.
Fair. Second thing is what the second important pillar why a lot of franchisees don't make money is poor marketing. Okay. So in your case, marketing or footfall creation is a function of 2 things. One is location, which obviously you will have a filtration mechanism for. The second is activity. What kind of activities do you do today to drive footfall into a store? What kind of activities have you already done so far or you've thought of doing?
So that's what social media.
Okay.
We have never done any offline marketing as such. So it has always been social media, like UGC content, influencer marketing.
Social media, UGC, influencer. Keeping in mind the categories we're looking at, especially weddings. Okay. Do you see the play of sourcing inventory from users itself? Have you ever thought of that?
We have not thought. We have thought of that many times, and we are strictly against it.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is that you don't have control over your own inventory.
Okay.
And currently, what we have is for each cloth that we have it in at least 4 sizes.
Okay.
And that's a big plus compared to other rental stores that we have.
Because what happens, right, when it comes to fashion, right, if you suppose you like something, right, your heart is sort of set on it. Yeah, I like this one, I want this one. So if you like, if size is a very limited thing, if you have only one piece, then most of the time what customer is choosing or wanting, they would not get it. So if you have bit more number of pieces, so you solve that problem. Right, the customer does not have to, it's not a longer process. Like selling, the sale closing would be a longer process if I have only one piece of every style.
Got it. I'm just trying to see if you can penetrate communities to be specific. Okay, like I'll give you an example. So at one point of time, there was a wedding planner who wanted to build good reach and penetration in the Sindhi community in Bangalore. Okay. Obviously, you wanted to do weddings. In your context, you want to rent out clothes. Okay. So to build his brand perception and reach in the Sindhi community, what he did was he hosted a fashion show.
Okay.
Okay. He hosted a fashion show for married women. Now, the purpose of the fashion show was not for going to be brides to build a brand. He was essentially targeting the middle-aged women who possibly have children, okay, who are ready for marriage, okay, or older women who have children ready for marriage.
Okay.
Now, that entire fashion show thing that he did it like a beauty pageant, which means there was a talent round. Okay, he didn't do a swimsuit round, but he had a talent round. He had an ethnic wear round. He had a western wear round. And then from there, filtration karke, from say 100, 200 women, he brought it down to final 20. From final 20, he did the grand fashion show. And from there, like a proper beauty pageant, he had the top 3 winners. What this did for him was it made him very popular in the community. Okay. And I feel this is a good parallel for you guys as well. Like a community focused fashion show, okay, where you can penetrate the market, specific community, and you can build your awareness. I'm not saying those same people will end up becoming your customers. Maybe, maybe not. But because weddings is your primary category, this becomes a great way to build awareness at a community level. कि sponsor कौन है? Candid men. करते क्या है? They rent out clothes for weddings. Okay, let me check them out. Okay. So you can play with that to penetrate at a community level. So it's a very niche thing. And stuff like this, you don't have to even bear the cost of everything.
Okay.
If you actually just curate it, you'll find sponsors from within the community. Okay. You just have to position it as your IP event where you're giving an opportunity to other people in the community to also get their businesses branded over there. Okay. It's a very micro marketing activity, but it's focused on that outcome of spreading that word of mouth within a particular community. So that is something that you can look at, or even it could be even college level fashion shows, if that is a market you're seeing or age group you're seeing gravitating towards you. So that is going to be a second thing. So social media, given you got to do it for volume traffic. This is more for offline engagement. I'm saying contest marketing, any kind of contest marketing will be a good marriage to your social media reach. So that's the second.
Fashion show I've always shied away from. Like I have always got a lot of people, like, you know, Bangalore Fashion Week and all, asking that would you be participate of it. But I've always been like, it seemed like too much work.
So okay, you renting out garments to Bangalore Fashion Week is too much work for you. You creating a fashion contest is not work for you.
Okay.
Which means I'm not asking you to supply the clothing for the fashion show.
Got it.
I'm asking you to facilitate a beauty pageant at a community level so that you build goodwill and engagement.
Sure.
Yeah. They will come with their own garments. They'll do, but the brand IP
Okay.
is yours.
Okay.
Okay. And if you think about it, you in most places you see fashion show equals for women. Okay. The novelty is that you will do a men's based fashion show.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of capture that audience's attention as well. कि ये कौन है कि men के लिए खाली fashion show कर रहे हैं.
Got it.
Yeah. So but it is, you need to understand, it's a precision marketing strategy to target a particular community. If you see benefit of it in the weddings, you have to test one round to see what kind of result it gives you and if it's worth it or not.
These days, a lot of fake wedding is also happening.
So those kind of things. So partnering with event organizers who are doing fake weddings, saying the official garment partner, if you're buying a ticket to the fake wedding, you get a 15% off over here.
Yeah, that we can do.
Okay. That kind of stuff again works and flies really well because fake wedding में आप fake कपड़े पहन के जा रहे हो, आपके नहीं है, right?
Yeah.
So you can definitely play with that and make your brand more fun and appealing and more vibrant that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Like fake wedding.
The other aspect that I think is going to be very crucial beyond location, marketing activities, and inventory circulation. Considering you're a FOCO model, for you operationally, do you face any challenges in terms of technology or hiring or things like that?
That's what I want to talk about. Technology, because we're giving products on rent, we cannot just use any existing e-commerce site or POS or inventory management. So we have developed our own tech for that.
Okay.
And in regard to operations, I was wondering, okay, is it time for us to hire someone from outside the company who has worked in fashion and retail, some other fashion and retail company in a high position, who will bring a lot of domain expertise and be able to manage the operations of a business, like handling branch managers, city managers, and
my question would be, what problems would you want them to solve for you which you're not able to today? If you make a list of those problems, then you can check whether people from the retail industry or retail fashion industry have the ability to solve that problem for your type of business.
Because you see, we have branch managers who have worked in many big companies before. and they tell us ki, okay, in that company it happens like that, this like this. But they're able to tell only from a very branch manager point of view, and they are not capable enough to get it implemented.
Yeah.
So what I thought ki, like someone who has worked as a VP or maybe as a general manager in some fashion retail chain, they would
But
be able to
I feel that
bring
they
that
come
procedure and domain knowledge and like how to.
My question would be that, and I know what her hesitation is.
they
Go
come with
for
a
it.
lot of baggage,
Yes.
right? Even the managers who have worked in bigger format store, right? They come with a lot of baggages. We have to like make them unlearn things and learn things. So I feel a person we sort of have got a guy for operations, like he's a known person from our college, and he's doing really well, he's learning and building it. So I feel people who don't have that baggage would be able to do things open mindedly, because I have seen anybody who has worked in that format, like they think this is how, but if someone has worked only in one company, probably they would be open to, but if they've worked in 3-4 retail companies, all their format is different from our rental policy, right?
Yeah.
So and rental is a very new segment, so
Yeah,
no,
it's a new category.
we would definitely not get anyone from here
Yeah.
to help us out. So that's one thing where I don't want to.
I would like, so what I would say is list the problems you feel you're not able to solve. And to begin with, don't even hire. Look at engaging someone as a consultant who's done that. Okay. So that you get the expertise.
Yeah.
The execution is up to you then. Okay. You may lose some money. Okay. If the execution doesn't happen. But at least you don't jeopardize the business by bringing someone in-house and then you have to live with them forever.
That's a good point, actually.
So
We'll do that.
look at engaging such people as consultants and give specific problem statements. Give problem statements like, okay, if I have multi stores and I have to manage inventory, how can I do it? Okay, what can be the model I can use for least investment in inventory and rotation of inventory? So when you give specific problem statements, you get specific solutions and answers from people.
Got it.
Yeah.
And also, like we are definitely launching franchise stores. But apart from that, I was also thinking of like currently our model is the customer comes to the store and he tries it out and he may take it immediately or he may book it for a later date. And then on the later date he will come to pick it up, and on after using it he will come to return it. So like so we are able only catering to people who are physically present in that city and living in that city. Yeah. And what I was thinking is that we should start a high margin profit maximizer kind of a courier service where people can rent it for 10-15 days and we send the cloth by courier and get it back by courier. So we are able to engage, able to cater to weddings or events which are happening outside the city also, but much better.
But tell me something, if I have a wedding to attend outside the city, won't I come to you in advance, pick it up for that many days and travel with
No, he's
it?
saying, like, suppose we have Bangalore store, right? So we are servicing to Bangalore customers. Even if they're traveling outside, they're taking it from us. But why not full Karnataka, servicing the entire state through the Bangalore store, like people who are living in Bellary or nearby towns?
What happens is this: people from nearby Bangalore, they travel to Bangalore to do wedding shopping, but they are able to do wedding shopping from the stores which sell it, but they're not able to do wedding shopping from us because they will not travel again to Bangalore to pick it up.
So are you saying that your solution will be for customers who've come, visited your store, don't have the requirement right now, but whenever they have the requirement, you can service it for them? Or this is for customers who've not even come to your store?
No, this is for customers who
not even come to our stores, because
no, it's for customers who come to our stores with the intent of booking for a specific date. They book it, but they are not living in that same city, and later they receive the product by courier.
So it will be marketed in the store itself.
Yeah.
Saying that you can come, even if you're not booking today, you can test the fitting and later take it. Yeah. Because my only question is, if I am, say, in Bellary, okay, I would even hesitate to rent an outfit without even trying it.
Yeah, so you can come to try it.
Okay.
And later we will courier it, okay, 10 days or 15 days before your
that can be a value added service.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add cost to that. I think people won't have a problem.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a strategic product vertical.
Okay. No, I was thinking it like, see, because like we will surely not be able to open anytime soon in Tier 2 and Tier 3. But with this, we will be able to serve people from Tier 2, Tier 3.
So you can do the messaging saying if you come to a store, okay, and then you can come book for another date and we'll courier it for you. I don't think that messaging is going to add any stress to you. But like I said, it's a value-added service. I don't see it as an alternate product line which will bump up your sales in any way.
Yeah, so for me, the point was like we already have customers who come and take that and send it back to us through courier.
Yeah.
So this is just definitely a
It's a
value added
value-added
only
service.
for customers.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea is basically because yes, like how he said, we are definitely not opening tier 2, tier 3 in at least 2-3 years because we have a lot of cities to cover, which we have not covered. So should we do this like, you can book a certain selection of clothes which are available to be booked for the entire state, from Bangalore store to entire state, from Delhi store to
and
nearby
also I see it as a profit
state.
maximizer, high margin thing, because generally what happens is people right now they are booking it only for 1 day or maximum for 4 days.
Okay.
But here we will give them with the courier, they get it for 15 days, and so the charge will also be more.
But tell me something. I'm just trying to be a customer for you.
Yeah.
Why do I need to book it for 15 days when any wedding event will not be more than 4 to 5 days?
It will take time to see, because personally what has happened, like last 3 years, many of my friends have told me that they actually wanted to take clothes from us, but they're not able to take because they cannot travel to Bangalore so many times.
And also, like, we have around 15-18 days model. The price does not get doubled. Even if you're taking for 18 days, your 1 day price would not get double. Like if your 1 day price is 1,000 rupees, even on the 18th day, it's not going to become 2,000.
Okay.
So it's a small fraction because we understand customer is going to wear it only once. Whatever is the extra days is just for the travel.
Okay.
Right, so the price does not increase. One of the like my thought process or my concern was that like we still have customers who are coming from Mathura, like in Delhi, right? Mathura, Banaras, who travel and who like the collection on Instagram and who come to us, do the entire shopping and then go back and then courier it back at the time of the return of the product, right? So do you think it's an advantage to have that service like where we do it? Because right now we are not doing
it is
courier.
a value-added service you can add. I don't even think
not for people who are coming to our store. For people who are not able to come to our store, like servicing complete Bellary through this.
Can do it. My only thing is from a consumer behavior point of view, you have to test whether people are willing to rent it without coming to the store and trying it. Okay.
I think if they want, they can come to the store and try.
Yeah.
If the event is big enough for them.
Yeah.
To come to
So what I would do is, I would look at my marketing actually not to be focused on the metro cities. Okay. My store is in the metro city.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, there is some kind of visibility activities I will do, but I would look at targeting in 200-kilometer radius of that metro city, every other town that is there, who relies on that metro city for wedding shopping.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the psychology behind that. The psychology behind that is, say for example, I'm from Mathura. Your store is in Delhi. Everybody, whenever they have a celebration or an occasion or a wedding, they come to Delhi for shopping.
Yeah.
Okay. So for them to rent, from Delhi, wear it in Mathura and send it back is a great value proposition. Okay. Because I am now helping them reduce their investment on buying an outfit that they would have not worn frequently.
Yeah.
Second, I am also giving them that sense of social status कि दिल्ली से आया है, okay? So or Bangalore से आया, Bombay से आया है. I'm giving them that social status as well, and for them, your business then becomes a discovery.
Yeah.
कि ये मेरा top secret है. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think we can add 200-kilometer radius for each store. Right now we do only around 30-40 kilometers radius.
And also, what I see is
you will see the users from 200-kilometer store radius gravitating more than people who stay in that vicinity.
Yeah. And also what I see is like even in our hometown, there are some few big companies present, but still people travel.
Yeah.
They don't want to buy from the same brand because they think that okay, it's a tier 3 city, even if the same brand is present, the collection will not be that
And
good.
it's all to do with social status. Huh?
Yeah.
I know people who are, say, high net worth individuals, and even though they are living in a city like Mumbai or Delhi or Bangalore or Hyderabad, they don't shop in that city.
Or maybe they go to Dubai or something.
The Bangalore guy likes to go to Mumbai or Delhi to shop.
Okay.
कि उधर का collection better है.
Hmm.
Okay. Or the Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad high net worth guy loves to go to Dubai and shop.
Hmm.
Okay. It's a psychological thing that मैं तो अपने शहर में shopping जाता ही नहीं.
Got it.
Okay.
Flex.
Yeah, it's a flex.
Yeah.
I think you should tap into that flex behavior for the cities where you are 200-kilometer radius.
Sure.
So if you have Hyderabad, target Warangal,
Yeah.
target
Visakhapatnam.
Yeah,
target all
it-
these
it is
places.
very less costly compared to opening a new branch. Very honestly.
100%.
Yeah.
And that cost is incurred by the customer because they'll take the shipping charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a consumer insight to play on.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Looks good. Anything else?
Yeah. Like how do we crack B2B? That was a big thing for us because they have like this business contact kind of thing. They have like business contact with the biggest companies.
Give me, what do you mean by B2B? You're talking about the
TV industry,
TV industry,
movie
TV
industry,
industry,
award show
award show.
industry.
It's an unknown devil that looks exciting like an angel today. But I'll tell you of what I know. It's an industry you would not want to associate with.
Okay.
Because the way they use your clothes and then the way they take accountability is missing. Okay. वो स्टाइलिस्ट फोटोशूट के लिए स्टेपलर डाल देगा. ओके. वापस आके वापस भी करेगा. स्टेपलर दिखेगा आपको, बोलेगा चलेगा यार, ये सब चलेगा. An individual consumer, when they rent with fear कि ये ठीक से रखना है, ठीक से वापस देना है. Okay. B2B industry will not rent with fear.
Also credit, they would expect credit.
They would want credit. And honestly, the volumes are not that high.
Okay.
It's not that high. Okay. I would rather have you just focus on, say, fashion photographers, okay, and stylists.
Got it.
Okay. And with them have a tone of, if you're taking and going, please pay and go.
Like a B2C customer.
Yes. I wouldn't try to crack a studio or a television network. Because when the actor of a leading soap serial gets paid peanuts, the clothes have zero value in that environment and ecosystem. I would talk to a fashion photographer. I would talk to a personal stylist who does one-time styling for fashion photography of B2C consumers. And I would treat them like a B2C consumer. B2B, I would say no go.
Okay. So like how to get stylist? Like how to like...
Well, it's honestly a game of Instagram reach out today. It is as simple as that. Saying that, hey, we know you're a stylist. Okay. As an option, letting you know, we do this.
Okay.
This is our collection. Have a look. Whenever needed, reach out to us.
Got it.
It's just that. उनको पटाने की जरूरत नहीं है. आके लेके जाएंगे जब उनका काम की चीज हो.
It's just targeted marketing on
Yeah, that's it. It's just targeted messaging. Identify stylist, send a personal message. Done. Anything else?
Just one last question we had. It's like a bit more on the futuristic side. Is that because we are giving products on rent, we cannot use just any existing software. Even when the billing happens, we have written some custom code for the billing to happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the security deposit will get added in the bill and GST will be charged on it, which is wrong. And similarly, we have custom-made POS and e-commerce and inventory management and all that. So, like a bit on a futuristic side, should we think down the line that we can make it as a SaaS product and give it as a subscription to others?
See, these are all temptations. I would look at leveraging my investment in the technology by increasing the scale. When, say, 100 of my own stores are using it, then all that initial upfront capital I invested in building this tech is worth it for me. I wouldn't want to go out there and give this to other players and say B2B play, mera kharcha ho gaya, no, at least I recover some money.
Okay.
It's a deviation from your core competence.
Yeah.
Focus on your core competence. The best way to get the return on all these centralized services that you're investing money in today is to just increase your scale and volume.
Yeah.
It's like me trying to give say today we are building a customized coaching ERP. Okay, because there is no ready-made. Okay, tomorrow it'll be foolish of me to say that I have a backend for any coach to use this ERP and coach their clients and maintain their.
No, because actually nowadays there are some companies who are like started developing software especially for rental stores, but ours is already much more advanced than what they
So
have.
just keep it. Okay, if there's an IT company that is developing software only for rental stores, I'm scared about that IT company's business because the market is not that big.
Yeah, so that's what is it futuristic.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay. You build 100 stores and make money out of that, you will never think of any other business. Yeah. Cool. Done. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thanks
for
a
your time.
lot.
I hope you got what you wanted to
Yeah,
get.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a very educative session.